We are back. Currently just making me a regular bowl of white rice. And I'm also gonna be using some pre-workout. Not sponsored, by the way. I only do a little bit of it, and then I pour the rest of it into my cup. But hello everybody, I'm SpeciialEra. I actually haven't done a gym video in like, what was it, 5-6 months or something like that. I'm actually currently in between apartments at the moment. I'm gonna be moving to a different apartment that is cheaper, and I'm gonna be moving from a 3-bedroom to a 2-bedroom. Today we'll be hitting back and biceps actually. I'm literally gonna like put a bunch of comparisons of my previous video of bicep and back and show you guys exactly the difference in weight, like max weight and physique. My workouts have changed a little bit. They became way more intense. I went ahead and bumped it up to 100, more of a heavy load for the warm up, because I'm able to get up to 160 now. I think previously it was like maybe 100. And then I've also been wearing hoodies more and keeping the hoodie on actually the whole time. It's a nice feeling, especially with keeping your muscles warm and stuff like that, because if I come into the gym and I'm cold, that's the worst. That's worse, because then the start of the workout's gonna be terrible. That's exactly why like I stopped showing up in just a tank top, just maybe for the first 20 minutes or so during the warm-ups. I keep my hoodie on, but now I like to just keep my hoodie on the whole time. I think we're done with the warm-up. Let's go ahead and bump it. 130. Well, we'll go up from there, depending on how I feel. Hey, hey. Yeah, we can definitely go up from that. You know what? I'll bump it up another 30. Bump it up to 160. I'm gonna do one without chalk. And then maybe, if I need to bump it up to 175, then I'll put on chalk. But I'm gonna go ahead and raw this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll probably keep it at 160. The last couple of reps, I was kind of slipping, so it's actually my fault. Honestly, I think that I prefer liquid chalk more than the actual dried chalk. But imagine opening your bag one day and that shit is just spilled everywhere. Or you accidentally drop it when you're in public. Now you got chalk fucking everywhere. I found, at least for my clumsy self, liquid chalk is just better for me. I shouldn't have slammed that. I really got to start controlling once I go back down on the last rep, because I have a tendency, and I catch it every time, I have a tendency of slamming the weight on the last rep whenever it's partials. Something I'm slowly working on. I know for 160, I can't do the full 8 for all the sets, but just putting the partials in there for me has actually drastically changed at least my growth, at least for me, because I think whenever I was stuck at 100, I would just either, I would go back down to 85 and then rep out the 8, because I was like, yo, I gotta get to 8. But even just repping out three full range of motion 160s and then doing the rest 5 partial for 160, I found that to help me tons. Do one more set of 160, I'll knock it down to, I think, 130. And I'll just go to failure at 130. And then we're done with seated rows. Hey. So yeah, I was only able, I think it was 4. At my 4th one, that's whenever I started to do partial reps, or at least close to that. So I'm still technically pulling that weight, but I'm just not pulling it all the way back. I caught myself because I was about to slam the weight, but I remembered. I think whenever I was like more focused on the do it slow and do it controlled, do everything slow, controlled, and more worry about trying to perfect it, which I mean, trying to perfect every single exercise isn't gonna happen. You know, trying to perfect form, it's always gonna change, especially whenever you're up in the weight, because form will always change whenever you're up in the weight. That's exactly why people use equipment and stuff like that, because lugging heavier weight will become harder to keep that perfect form. Once I understood that, that's whenever I started being able to push past those thresholds that I had. I go back in there. I'm going back in there. I'm going back in there. Nope. A few seconds, go right back in there. Yep. 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 Yeah. I haven't seen this online yet, but I'm gonna show you guys a cool little forearm exercise that you can use right here. This one, I don't know if they call it like the short straight bar or whatnot. Hold it there, and then just pull that, right? Pull it exactly like that. This totally rips up my forearms. Like, seriously, it really does. I think you guys should try it out if you haven't already. Especially if the cables, like the standing cables or the adjustable cables are taken. Use one of the rowing spots. But I'm not gonna sit here and exhaust myself on forearms yet, because I still gotta hit biceps. Whenever it comes to like perfect form and stuff like that, you see a lot of the people, and I'm not throwing shade at anybody, because I mean, form is nice so that you don't obviously break, tear, or anything, you know, lift safely. But it's usually like the smaller guys that are like critiquing form heavily. Whenever you look at people like Arnold, where form wasn't, you know, he kept form in the back of his mind, but you know, form wasn't always the heavy critique. You know, that wasn't like the nitpick side of it. I'll let you do with that information with what you please. Okay, yeah, I mess with it. Oh man, might keep the 35s, right, to try to exhaust my bicep. Use an easy bar, right, easy curl bar. Rep it out right after the dumbbells. I think that might be a good strat there. Last year, I was pushing a little bit under 300 pounds on the leg press, and then a couple days ago, I'm pushing near 600. I was curling maybe 25s last year. I can curl 35s. I mean, it feels like a big jump. I don't know, you know, but I compare myself with my past self, right? Comparing, like if you're watching this video, right, and you've probably already, you know, if you're a hater, you've probably done it already, but like, you're like, yo, you're doing half reps, or you're not really trying, or, you know, you're not lifting that much. I don't care, because guess what? Last year, I was even lifting half of some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I lift to outcompete my past self. I don't care about trying to outlift anybody else. I care about trying to outlift my past self. I'm always like switching it back and forth. Either start with back at the beginning of Mondays. Mondays is where I do back and bi, or sometimes I just start out with biceps first. Usually depending on like how active the gym is at the moment and which one's available first. I'm okay working out either first. If I go over to the cable row first, biceps are going to be a bit weaker, or if I go do biceps first, cable row is gonna be a bit weaker. Oh my God. Yeah, they might already be sharp. Yeah, I might have to go back down. Yeah. You know what? Hammer curl. Hammer curl it. Yeah. My biceps are already shocked. I picked the weight up, so I gotta move it at least. I picked up the weight. Can't put it down unless I'm moving it some way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is fun part. This is fun part. Yep. One more. One more. Oh, fuck. Fuck. No, I can't leave that. I can't leave that. No, I gotta get that one more up. Nope. Yep. I'm having trouble taking off this damn jacket. Oh. We're gonna go ahead and switch the dumbbells to 25s, rep those out as much as we can. Then we're gonna knock down the easy bar down to, we'll do 40. No, 50. Yeah, we'll do 50. The 50 easy bar is taken, so we need to just got a 30. We'll work with that. I just squeeze really hard at the top, make up for the weight. Oh yeah. Go do a pose down. That is proof that lighting is everything. No, that is actually crazy. The back difference. I can really see it. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also comment down below what kind of videos you guys want to be able to see. We're trying to grow. Maybe one day we'll either partner with Gymshark or LA Fitness. Probably LA Fitness, bro. LA Fitness, their merch is fire. I'm actually gonna try to buy some soon. But yeah, I just think that both of them have really good clothing, and I would love to work with them. Dang, bro, I promise you, I'm literally up 30 pounds. I'm up 30 pounds. I've been bulking for the past 6 months, I think. I've been bulking for the past 6 months. I'm up 30 pounds in like 3 years, in 3 years total. Not 30 pounds in 6 months. So don't go like, whoa, what kind of bulk you doing? No. Up 30 because I was 125-ish pounds whenever I first started working out. Now I'm up. Next video, we're gonna be doing chest, tricep, and upper back. So if you guys wanna see that, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys stay safe. Make sure you guys eat, drink lots of water, and other than that, it's some special guys, and yeah, later.